What?
On the watch, she was like, "Look at you, already making me some money
Oh
up in
yeah,
here, up in here." When he's talking about the car wash,
damn
he's like,
right.
"Man, we could just have the girls do the car wash. They get paid off tips. That way, you getting paid. He's like, you getting free labor." He's like,
You,
"Look at you, thinking on your feet, already saving me money up in here, up in here." He's like, "All right, you go.
you grab some
All
water,
right,
man.
get on. All right, go ahead, do your thing."
We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Woo!
Okay, I thought you was gonna bring us in with the 30 seconds, bro. Yo, go ahead, bring us in with the timer real quick, man. We can get this thing started, my big dog. So we can get a proper intro. Oh no.
And that little beat hard, man. You got to spit a little hot 16 or a freestyle over that little.
Man, I don't know about that, but I know about this. We are live in effect. What's going on, peoples? This is Spit Your Gang, Talk Your Shit. And this is that after hours. I don't know what you want to call it, after hours, man. I don't know. But anyway, special occasion. You know what I'm saying? We're going to figure out a dope little cooler name for this. We're going to figure that out. But hey, this is half of that dynamic duo, man. Vinny Vito, you know what's good?
Chef K Chisel in the building.
That's what's up, yo. Hey, listen, holla at your boy on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I just want to put this out here. I'm on a road to 1,000 followers because we want to take this show on the motherfucking road. Yo, that's right. We want to take this show to TikTok, so we need 1,000 followers. So we need to run that up. Run it up. Cool. Run it up.
Heard that.
All right, man. Let's do it. I was trying to cue my little special effects over here, but we're gonna leave that alone for right now. All right, man. Well, I was trying to let a few more people come up in here, man, but we just gonna hop straight to it, man. We know it's late night. You know, people my age might be damn near sleep right about now. You know what I'm saying? Eat with a half-eaten sandwich on the plate, just gone. Mm-hmm. So we gonna get this popping, man.
Matlock on.
Man, Matlock, crucial part of American history TV. If you're young, y'all, you don't know who Matlock is. If you like a good story, if you like a good plot, you want to watch Matlock. That was like the modern day Sherlock Holmes. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. The way he found the clues and shit was just crazy.
Yeah. Murder, She Wrote as well.
Angela Lansbury. Damn right. You know what I'm saying? She did her thing. Actually, they got a new Murder, She Wrote with Kathy Bates, the lady that played on Misery. She's playing old girl's character. So they got a brand new one out.
Did you see her in, I don't want to go off topic, but did you see her in Disjointed on Netflix? She was Ruth.
I sound kind of familiar, man. I sound kind of, she was a crazy lady up in there or something.
No, she was just the owner of a dispensary, and she had a big son. It was just kind of like a cool little dispensary life kind of vibe. You know what I mean? She was the owner, and it just kind of went through the day-to-day struggles.
No, I feel that, man. I might have checked that out, man. But let's get to it, man.
What up, though?
Well, I mean, shit, fuck it, man. You're talking about weed, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about some weed, man. I want to talk about Jay-Z's company. I don't know if you heard about this. What's going on? We got Amina Adiva in the house. What's popping? That's right. How you doing, man? Appreciate you joining us, man. We about to get in this. And listen, if you got something you want to talk about, you want us to chat about, we break down anything. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's off limit. I ain't gonna say that, but yeah.
Especially weed.
Especially we'll talk about some weed all day. All right. So I'm gonna talk about Jay-Z's company Monogram.
You ain't heard shit from them since. Hold up, I know where you about to go, but you ain't heard shit from them because they had a dope ass like a feature or like a rollout where they had
my TikTok
smokers.
family.
They had smokers light up a joint and almost give like a confessional, like when they started smoking weed or like one of their funny weed stories, and it was through Monogram. I think Currency did one. There was a couple other like prominent weed smokers that did it, and I thought that shit was gonna take off, bro. So go ahead with your story, bro.
No, yeah, man. I mean, I think everybody had big. I mean, anything that Jay-Z put his name to, it just automatically kind of blows up. So when people was like, okay, Jay-Z got his own dispensary, whatever, it's about to go down. But from reports is they lost 50 million, if I got this number correct.
No, half a bill.
500 mil. I'm sorry, $500 million, bro. Since the launch of the company.
Pre-rolls.
She said, I want to smoke all day. Well, Miss Adiva, I hope you firing up right now because our motto is have a roll one and a cold one. You know, that's what we speak on. You feel me? So please fire up. You know, this is the perfect time to do it. But yeah, man, he lost 500 mil, bro. So, I mean, at that point, is it time to just say, let's bow out. We tried to get a run going, and it happened. I mean, first of all, why do you think that even said, man? I mean, weed sells itself, man.
Jay-Z
Because of that.
persona, Jay-Z's persona is not known as a smoker. I respect, in my personal opinion, why it didn't sell. Because Wiz Khalifa don't have trouble selling no weed. Currency don't have trouble selling no weed. Gilly don't have trouble selling weed. So I think, in my personal opinion, I could be wrong, but I think it's his whole personal. I'm not saying he had to dive into that culture and start smoking and sell his shit, but if you are reminded of that, so it's like Method Man and Redman. If they come out with their own strain or dispensary, you know that shit popping. You know who it is. So that's just my personal opinion on spiel on that.
Well, you know what? I mean, I feel you on that. You know, brand recognition or brand attachment is important. But, you know, to be honest, in Jay-Z's case, I think people would be at least excited to try it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you think about the Douce that, you know what I'm saying, you know, a lot of people fuck with Douce. You know, so it's kind of like I feel what you're saying. He ain't known for being a smoker, but he is known for being in the culture though. So
you buying a $50 pre-roll?
And see, that's what it is, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, you know, that's what I was about to talk about is the prices. The prices are outrageous. And one thing that's happened, bro, a lot of different people from other countries, like, you know, I believe like the Armenians, they've came in, bro, and selling their weed dirt cheap. They pretty much changed the whole market, bro, over the last 2 years. That's putting niggas out of business. When you think about when shit used to cost $2, but now it's $1,000 for a pound of shit, that's because these motherfuckers coming through selling they shit dirt cheap. And when you got a company like Monogram whose ideology is I'm gonna sell you the finest and the most expensive, well, shit, not in this climate right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to keep up with the competition, and motherfuckers is getting great ass weed right now for cheap. So that's why I think it kind of failed, bro. It's just the wrong time. I don't think they saw the pivot. They ain't see people coming in and flooding the market, bro. So I think that's hurting a lot of niggas, man, to be honest. But yeah, 500 mil, that's crazy. That's a lot of fucking bread, bro.
If you think about it, bro, like, you know, just something that he said he can say he tried, he wasn't successful in. You ain't gonna win them all. So
no, you ain't gonna win them all. But god dog, 500 mil, bro. That's
But you got to
That's
look
not
at
a
it. That's
drop
over
in
the
the
course.
bucket. You know what I'm saying? For any
That's not
company, bro.
true. But that is over the course of 4 years, though. This was launched in 2020. So I mean, I get it. It's still a lot. But I'm
That's a
saying
lot,
it
my
wasn't
nigga.
just 1 year. You know what I'm saying? It
I
wasn't
know
just
it one
a
year,
shot
but
in the dark like one year we're down that much. You know what I mean? So I
that's
get it. You
crazy.
know.
But you know what? Who knows, man? You never know. They might be able to bounce back. Perhaps they change their business model. You know what I'm saying? Make it a little bit more affordable, or at least make some of their products more affordable. You know what I'm saying? They might be able to get some traction. But the thing is, also is availability, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen a Monogram product in St. Louis or even in Vegas. I mean, they might have it in Vegas, but you know, at the time when I went there, I didn't see it. So I don't know, man. You know, I think he needs to get his product, out there, bro. Straight up.
Yeah, man. I just think he's not known for that shit. So nobody's really like running to check out. Like, oh man, you gonna try that Jay-Z strain? Like, come on, man.
It ain't out there to check out though, bro. I mean, that's the thing, man. Jay-Z is known for at least getting people interested in something, bro.
No, I
You
get
know what
that.
I'm saying?
Sure.
Platinum, Maybachs, butt ups. You know what I'm
Alcohol,
saying?
that shit for sure.
Yeah. So he gets people out there. I just think that it ain't nigga. If some Monogram shit was here, I ain't gonna lie, I would have bought a $50 pre-roll at least one time, maybe for my birthday or something. You know, I would have tried at least once.
Special pre-roll for $50, my nigga, because that's a whole 7.
My nigga. Sometimes you
Straight
gotta,
up.
you know, life is to be lived sometimes. You feel me? You just gotta go ahead and just, I bet. You know, and fuck it, I'll risk $50. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, moving on, man. To some sad news, man. You know, I believe last week they announced that Eminem's mom passed. I don't know if y'all talked about this last Wednesday.
No, I had it on my radar, but you know.
Yeah, man. Man, it was just sad to hear about that. You know what I'm saying? And I know all the turmoil that Eminem and his mom had early on in his career, but I'm glad they was able to come together and make amends. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to give a shout out to Eminem. My condolences to Eminem. And yeah, for sure, man.
I didn't know he made a song bigging her up before she passed. They played that on the Breakfast Club the day of.
Yeah, for
you know,
sure.
He always made them songs defaming her,
right?
And, you know what I'm saying, all that. But
and maybe
I didn't know
something was coming. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he wanted to do something nice because he might have knew something was, you know what I'm saying, on the way. But yeah, man, definitely a sad day, and I think he even worked a shift at his mom's restaurant, the Mom's Spaghetti restaurant or something. I don't know. It was something they was talking about, but you know, just I guess honoring her in a way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just wanted to say R.I.P. Eminem's mom. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
No doubt, man. No doubt. Eminem, one of the greats. I said it. One of the greats. I said that. We're gonna just keep rolling, man. Let's keep it. I'm gonna keep it on some more hip hop. Yeah, Amina, yeah, she passed, man, for sure. That's I don't think a lot of people knew, but it was just kind of came as a shock, like, oh wow, you know what I'm saying? It just, especially like I say, that controversy they had, in the late 90s and the early 2000s with those songs, cleaning out the closet and all that. But like I said, I'm glad they was able to make amends, man. But listen, I want to talk about LL Cool J, man. Another top tier MC, another legend in his own right. Y'all talked about this already?
No, like I had a lot of it set up, but
okay.
Some of those conversations didn't
manifest. I got you. We on it, man. So he sat down. I'm not familiar with the I forgot the person he sat down with, but he makes a claim that he is the most, that he feels in due time that people will consider him the most important rapper ever to the culture. I didn't write down a lot, but he did talk about how he was the first one on Def Jam. You know what I'm saying? He talks about how he made a lane for niggas in their clothing with FUBU. You know what I'm saying? And he was even talking about how he was putting on Troop before he even did FUBU. And he just started naming. He just started naming a lot of accolades that he got that I feel is important. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about, I'm the first one to talk about the ladies and put the gangster shit in. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
the chain.
He said the cane goes too.
Yeah,
he said the chains too.
Yeah, I said the whole thing.
Yeah, you saw the whole thing. So he make a claim like that, you know. And I mean, I'm like, okay, he got some valid points. So how you feel about that? You think that you going all the way with it and agreeing with him with it?
Hell yeah. Because LL, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That nigga. I'm gonna ask you this question. I wholeheartedly agree with that statement, but I'm gonna ask you this question: where do you think we would be without that nigga? That's the main question, because, bro, that nigga there, man, like, he put on, bro. And if you listen to his new album, he tells you, like, on that song "Run It Back" with him and Q-Tip, which Q-Tip produced the whole joint. But LL is super important, bro. Like, you back now. Where would we be without that nigga? Facts. Like, where would we be in hip hop without LL, bro? Like, that nigga is definitely important, my nigga.
He's
the first artist signed to Def Jam, like he said. Like, come on, bro. It wouldn't even be Def Jam without this nigga. Like, come on, dog.
And I think Def Jam is probably looked at as the top label ever. You know what I'm saying? The top label ever. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because them niggas had the best of the best talent. Yeah, for sure. I mean, besides a few guys that didn't get signed to Def Jam, I mean, most of the top dudes at one point in time got signed to Def Jam.
I was just watching the Drink Champs. I'm gonna bring this back up, but Snoop said only reason he worked at Def Jam was for two reasons: because it was one of the most inspiring and iconic labels in hip hop. Plus, he wanted to be at a spot where he can learn the business shit without being like attached to it, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So, yeah, man. Like, yeah, LL definitely one of the most important niggas in hip hop, and he's still doing his thing. His album is hard. Like, I still play 30 Decembers and Run It Back, and like, yeah. So I agree with that, nigga, wholeheartedly.
Okay, I ain't mad at that, man. I ain't mad at that. With me, I know the jury is still out on that. I want to do some more thinking on that because I think it's profound, and I think he definitely has a claim. Like, if anybody can plant their flag in the motherfucking ground, is definitely LL, because you know, all the things you just mentioned, and a lot of things that we didn't mention. You know,
he gonna stand on all the business behind that. He want all the smoke. That's why he said that shit, and he coined the term "GOAT." Let's not forget that.
Right.
What everybody's oversaturating now, the nigga came out with in 1996, nigga.
Right. That's a fact, and that's his best album to me,
my nigga. Like, come on, bro.
That's my favorite LL album right there. It's GOAT.
Transcended movies, fucking TV sitcoms. Like, come on, man. Like,
all that, man. First black man to stay alive in a shark movie.
I like his quote though. He was like, "I like the irony, Lord. The cook is not gonna die in his own oven."
Right.
That shit was hard, bro. I like.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
Yeah, DBC for sure. But man. God and Into Deep. You know what I'm saying? What do you call me? All right, God. You know what I'm saying? What was the famous scene at the beginning? What was the dude's name? You can't shoot like that. What was the dude's name? Omar Epps. When he was missing dude on purpose at the beginning.
Yeah. With the
I think it was like J. Rome or something like that. That was the shit. But I don't want to get off topic. But yeah, man, he transcended everything he did, bro, and he deserves all the accolades and all that everything he said.
That's a fact, man. I definitely believe that, man. For the people tuning in, man, appreciate y'all, man. I know this is just, came out the blue, but we want to spend some time with y'all. Just a little time, you know what I'm saying? We know y'all got to get up in the morning, get back to the grind. Shout out to Amina because she's definitely rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? Rolled up there. What you got going on? What you doing? The backwood? I know everybody fucking with them backwoods these days. You know what I'm saying?
She ain't smoking that boo.
Nah, everybody got that good, man. Well, I ain't gonna say that, but a lot of people got that.
I'm about
good,
to say,
a lot of people. A lot of people. It's out there. The good is out there.
Your good may not be that good.
That's a fact.
You see that? You see that little bud creeping right there in my face?
No doubt. All that. Well, I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna keep it going.
I got one for you.
Let
me take the driver's seat for 1 second. How do you feel about this though? December 4th, 2001. Your man's come out with one of the most arguably iconic songs in his catalog. And it's going against your man's, Ether. It's going against your boy, Jay-Z. Dropped in 2001, December. See, I had that set up because, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, how you feel about that? It's what, 23 years now?
How I feel about what? The Takeover or Ether?
Ether. It came out 23 years ago, December 4th.
No doubt, man. I mean, Ether's it's definitely probably one of the dopest diss records. It doesn't beat Takeover to me. I'm just gonna keep it real. But it's a better song than Takeover. But to me, Jay-Z's content and what he was talking about was more realistic. Nas, for the first time, really kind of went off cuff. Because Nas really don't Joan on niggas in his lyrics. He calling them the Camel Man and Tybo. Like, this the first time we seen Nas go on some, you know what I'm saying, on some off the cuff Red Man type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going at Jay, but in a humorous way. So I think people was able to digest that better. But I just love how Jay, because it's hard to come at Nas. It's like, damn, how can I talk about Nas? But the way Jay-Z came up with that scheme, when you start putting up his albums, like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I really didn't fuck with that album. Yeah, Illmatic was dope. Okay.
Only part I liked about Takeover was that,
you know,
well,
that was just the beat, but I'm just talking about the lyrics per se. That's why I give it to Jay as far as the content, because to me, he was going at nigga on some realistic shit. Like, nigga, I'm kind of giving you my facts. You know, I ain't got to talk about you. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you. So that's why I fuck with Takeover. But far as a whole song, yeah, I give it to Ether because the beat was super sick. You know what I'm saying? It was shock value of him using that Pac intro. You know what I'm saying? Because Pac went at Nas. So we that was the last person. Of course, this is where they got the soundbite from, but that was the last person we'll think that he would use. And that was like, oh my gosh, this nigga just went in using Pac. Fuck Jay-Z.
But we almost kind of alluded to that
so,
when we had Hayes on, when he was talking about him and Nas had squashed that and they was gonna hook up. So I think that's what that was alluding to. Now that we know what we know now, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's the only reason why he even used that, because they was probably cool. You know what I'm saying? Like they said, they met up. Yeah, I heard the story as well. You know what I'm saying? They was able to piece it out. So, but yeah, just him using that though was just crazy. So I mean, yeah, it was like it was really the first back-to-back of his time, because you can play Ether in the club. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can play Takeover in the club too, but Ether was that bop.
Their head to that shit.
You know
what
I'm
about
saying?
to say. They play. But
you can play Takeover in the club too, and motherfuckers be like, yeah.
Just on the East Coast.
But Ether was on some more dance shit.
Somewhere in the Midwest, they gonna look around at you, and they go like,
"Nah, nigga, they play Ether in the club, dog. Especially when that shit was going down."
I'm not saying that.
I mean, not Ether, but they play Takeover in the club. Facts.
Probably on some East Coast shit. But I'm saying, if you playing that shit in the West Coast,
I mean, I don't care how you play it, nigga. If it's in your club, they playing it in your club, nigga. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, I'm just saying. But yeah, of course, Ether was more club friendly. You know what I'm saying? The beat had the hard bass knocking. You know what I'm saying? It was just, you know, so I'll give it to him. But yeah, 23 years later, epic battle. Shout out to Nas, man. I mean, that nigga, he had to do what he had to do. He had to come off them ropes, baby. He had to come off them ropes.
Nah, this is an off the cuff question, real quick. We just said this, and I want to know your take on it. So, Jay-Z got dissed by Tupac, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So why do you feel Jay-Z went and did a rendition of Bonnie and Clyde or Me and My Girlfriend from Pop and then kind of used some of his words in that shit? Why do you think that?
I mean, I just think about it like how I thought about it when he first did it. You know what I'm saying? He was just trying to do something artistically, something different, you know, and that's hip hop. You know, plenty of people do renditions of things, dog. Pac is not gonna be shit, dog. You can be mad at a nigga for a long time, and some people might have felt like that was offensive. You know, only thing I felt it was offensive about it wasn't a good song. You know, I didn't like that song particularly with him and Beyonce on that. You know, I think they could have did it better. They made it kind of too R&B-ish to me, but that was just my thing. But as far as him doing it, I ain't seen nothing wrong with it, bro. I ain't seen nothing wrong with it. I mean, evidently the people who oversaw Tupac's estate didn't see nothing wrong with it. You know, so if they not gonna be mad at it, who the fuck am I to be mad at it? You know what I'm saying? This was when his mama was. I'm just saying, but yeah, this is when his mom was still alive.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
True.
So yeah, she understood the dynamic between Jay-Z and Tupac. So, and she was cool with it. You know, I was good with it, man. Yeah, man. But you know, I mean, Jay-Z has always kind of got that. He uses niggas' lyrics and all that, but we already talked about that. My homegirl say she doing a White Owl. I ain't doing no backwood, nigga. You ain't about to burn my lips. You ain't about to turn my lips black. I feel you, man. But yeah, man, I didn't feel away, bro. I ain't feel away. I just thought it was hip hop. You know, I didn't feel like he did it to diss him. You know what I'm saying?
No, I wouldn't say.
I didn't. Well, no, I'm just saying what I'm saying because now people thought it was offensive. You know what I'm saying? Like how you like? Because I don't think Jay-Z and Tupac had a chance to piece it up, like Nas and
I highly doubt that.
Like Nas and Pac. You know what I'm saying? So people like, damn nigga, this nigga died not fucking with you. So how you gonna? You know, people felt that way at that time. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't feel that way. I just thought he was trying to honor the man. People knew whose song it was. It wasn't like he was trying to pose it as his own shit. You know,
because he used a couple lines from Pac in the "Why You Hating" on Blueprint, because motherfuckers love it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was song that was from Pac, but yeah. So I was just wondering, like, when nigga
that's Picture Be Rolling. I think.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers love it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I just wanted to ask you that because you're just like a diehard fucking Jay-Z fan.
I'm a fan, man. I'm a fan of greatness, bro. That's it. I'm a fan of one of the best. It's not I'm a diehard Jay-Z fan. It's just I'm a fan of top tier lyrics, bro. I'm a fan of top tier music. I'm a fan of creativity. I'm a fan of originality. You know what I'm saying? That's why I fuck with them niggas, man. Damn right. I mean, you can't name me 10 rappers that's better than Jay. That's out right now. You really can't name me 10 rappers that's better than Jay. To be honest, new or old, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of respect he get, dog, because that nigga pen is stupid. That nigga pen is stupid, bro. But moving on, man. You know, I could talk about Jay all day, but I do want to keep it on some hip hop because this hip hop just been bouncing, it's moving, and I want to keep it on some hip hop because this nigga name is gonna be coming up in more episodes. We can't get around it. So we about to do a whole Drake segment because I got about I got about 3 straight Drake segments right now. You know what I'm
Is
saying?
the one of them the Pusha T XL?
No.
I got that. So let
Okay,
me
so let me get to it, man. Let me get to
no,
it.
I was gonna say let me get into that whenever you
I got you.
find
I
your way.
got you. I got
That's
you.
all I was gonna say. Yeah, I got the Pusha T. Ooh man, that shit fire.
All right, so I want to, it was some pushback, even when this came out, but it was some pushback on that Drake. Drake had did a bar to Kendrick when I think it was on, I forgot what song it was called, Push Ups or whatever. And he was like, you always rapping like you trying to get the slaves free. You know what I'm saying? Now people was like, man, you a Canadian. How can you speak on the slave trade and all this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To me personally, I'll just go ahead and say I thought it was a slick bar. I thought it was a cool little bar. I didn't think nothing of it like, oh, how dare he? Because first of all, the man's black. I don't give a fuck how you want to slice it, what country he's from. You know what I'm saying? If anything, Canada was telling niggas to come on up there. Shit, we got you, brother. If you get here, you're free. You know what I'm saying? So we should be showing love to Canada. You know what I mean? But I mean, how you feel about that, bro?
I don't feel no way. Drake gonna be Drake. I don't feel no way.
It don't bother you no way around it.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't think so, man. People just taking a lot of people are sensitive out here, bro. Too sensitive and letting come on. It's a slick boy. You know what I'm saying? That nigga is rapping like he's trying to get slaves free. It was just funny at the time. It was a little chuckle moment.
Just think that Kendrick doubled down and heard that shit. That's why he broke that Atlanta little scheme and his shit down the way he did. Like, oh, okay, you want to take it there? Oh, okay. Nigga, you went to Atlanta to go get money, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Calling you you know what I'm saying? So it was a smooth line, but it really didn't age well. Let's just say that.
I mean, well, nothing he said aged well because he lost the battle. But you know what I'm saying? But at the time, it was a slick bar. It was a cool bar. I could recognize it. I ain't got to take nothing away from it. It was a cool bar. It was a tight bar, bro. That's all it was. But I didn't find nothing racist about it or whatever the fuck they trying to pin it as. You know what I'm saying? But another Drake topic. Has people given up on Drake in your opinion? For a man who's done something that I have to say I have never seen any rapper do, including the man who I've never seen a rapper hold down 15 summers. 15 summers straight. You know, I remember when Jay was talking about 6 summers and 7 summers. This nigga Drake done been in the topic, moving the needle, top of the charts, top streaming, 15 summers in a row.
Mm-hmm.
You think has people given up on him, man?
I wouldn't say the word is giving up. He's making it hard for them or his fans to really fuck with him with that suing shit.
Well, even before the suing, because that's recent kind of, right?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's like a week or 2 weeks old, but just the decline since the battle has stopped. You know what I'm saying? Have you noticed a decline, or you feel because he hasn't dropped shit? I think he dropped a video and he didn't even get even half the normal views he get.
Like, well, yeah, definitely not like us did the job. We got him out of there. He probably still getting money, but he got him out of there.
He's definitely getting money. I mean, they say he's still one of the most streamed.
Oh, for sure, but he got him out of there as far as like the eyes of the public, like
right,
kind of like fight Drake, get back up, nigga. Like you know what I'm saying? And even and I think you said it in an episode before. He even dropped music, so niggas ain't really checking on Drake. Nigga, Kendrick got the spotlight. Nigga, he got this album out. He already won the battle. Now he got the Super Bowl. So, bro, you better just read the room and just not even do nothing, bro. Just chill. Let that nigga ride that wave, bro. Because anything you do is just gonna be like a negative pushback.
Facts. Yeah, right now he ain't got the ears of the
I
people.
mean,
I
he's going
mean,
about it the wrong way, the suing, the lawsuit, and all that shit. So, bro, just chill.
he will have to drop a mega bomb. He will have to drop a song that is just undeniable. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? He will,
Like
and
a Hotline Bling.
that's so hard to do because if it's so easy to do a hit and miss. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So, like you said, I mean, right now, I don't think he should drop anything. Let Kendrick do what the fuck Kendrick gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Um, GNX is not the end. He's gonna drop again, bro. He's going to
Oh,
drop
for
again.
sure.
That's not the last album. He's going to drop top of next year. Watch, telling you. After this Super Bowl,
Or
he's going to drop.
or
He's going to
or
drop.
it could be the opposite. He can ride Gen X up until the Super Bowl, and then maybe preview one or two songs that's going to be on this new album or the same week as the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? He can kind of drop right around that same time. So
No,
yeah, it could be
yeah,
one or two things. Yeah,
he's
he
going to
can
drop
definitely
again,
preview
bro.
new music because you're on the world's biggest platform at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's gonna go stream it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever new shit you do. So,
Facts. Yeah,
so
right,
it
man.
could
It's
work
going
both
down.
ways. You know what I'm saying? So he can definitely drop before, or he can drop that night or the week of.
Yeah, and do his thing, man. Yeah, I mean, so this is Kendrick's time, man. You know, I just watched a little clip, man, with Snoop Dogg, and they Snoop Dogg was on Drink Champs recently with Dr. Dre, and you know, Nori asked Snoop Dogg how he felt about all the controversy surrounding the Super Bowl, and he was like, man, um, kind of what he said is like he might have been calling people like, yeah, man, y'all just hating. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, he was like a few years before, like Jay-Z got on there, they was doing no hip hop. It was really no hip hop in the Super Bowl. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? So you really got to congratulate anybody that represents the culture that's going to be putting on at the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't hate. Not to say
Yeah,
he was calling Wayne a hater because he never named anybody, but you already know the
he was
headlines
just
was
making a
like
general statement.
he was making a general statement, but it could apply to Lil Wayne. You know what I'm
But
saying?
still, I get how
Because of
you
the
looking at it, but
circumstances. Right.
this particular climate nowadays, oh yeah, they're gonna
Oh
Kendrick
yeah,
is
yeah.
actually yeah,
That's how
they're
they're
gonna
gonna
lie
snap
and
it.
try to
You know what I'm
no.
saying? But
He was just making a general statement.
he was making the right statement too. To be honest, he was making the right statement. I mean,
It do
you,
be
you
on
do you do need to congratulate anybody that's going to push the needle forward. But if you have a lot of controversy around a particular rapper being able to do it versus somebody else, they might stop looking at it. They're like, yo, we can't have
mm-hmm,
no bullshit go down at these games.
mm-hmm.
So they just need to just relax, bro. Don't fuck it up for everybody. And if you don't do a Super Bowl, who gives a fuck, bro? Like we be tripping off these awards or these accolades. I know Super Bowl is big. It's probably the biggest thing somebody can or one of the biggest things an artist can do, but it ain't worth hating on the next man for. And I ain't saying Wayne hating because I don't believe Wayne hating. Like I said
He's just
previously,
expressing his thoughts and his opinion.
that's what I'm saying. And I believe he's a GOAT above Kendrick. I don't believe he owes anybody. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Especially if there was some talks behind the scenes that he was maybe supposed to get it. So there was some expectations there. So this
Mm-hmm.
ain't got nothing to do with Kendrick. I thought his beef the whole time was with the people that was organizing it. Maybe Jay-Z, I don't know. He never came out with a name. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But yeah, man, let that man be able to vent, bro. You done put in too many years. Let that nigga be able to express himself. He ain't got to congratulate anybody. He a top tier nigga. You trying to get to where he at.
Mm-hmm.
Cause nigga, like I said, Kendrick ain't never held down a whole decade by himself.
Mm-hmm. He has his spurts.
He having
Oh,
spurts. I mean, when Kendrick dropped, the culture's on hold. Facts.
yeah.
But
2012,
Wayne kept
Guilty
it
of Mad
going.
City. 2015. I could be off. 2015 or 16 is when it's like once every 4 years. It was 2012, 2014. I mean, 15 or 16. Then Damn was like 2017. He kind of bounced back after that, but you ain't heard from him since. Damn.
Right.
Damn, what was the name of the shit? After Damn.
Mr. Morale and the Steppers.
Yeah, Mr. Morale. You know what I'm saying? So there's been gaps in there. It's not like he's
right.
A consistent album a year kind of nigga. You know what I'm saying? So,
and this is probably the biggest buzz that he's ever had surrounding him right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, facts. Oh, big facts.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for sure. So he's been climbing up the steps like he's supposed to. So
yeah. Climb a ladder to success, escalator style.
That's a fact. All right. I got one more Drake one, man. And I'm gonna throw it to you. But allegedly, Drake can be on this King Petty shit, bro. Because from what I heard, Drake bought all the floor seats to K-Dot's performance in Toronto.
I don't know how true that is.
I don't know. It's allegedly, dog. But I can see maybe that nigga doing some petty shit, to be honest. I wouldn't put it past Drake, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I can see him doing some petty shit like that. Like, you know what, nigga? I want this whole shit to be empty, nigga. I want all this front to be empty. Fuck you.
Yeah, the only person to ever allegedly do that is 50 with the whole Ja Rule shit.
With the Ja Rule shit.
Bought all those front row seats.
Facts. He could be taking a page out that book, my G.
He could be. If he does, that's cute. But I still think it's gonna be a show.
It's gonna be a show, but it's just funny though, because he still has an imprint on the show, even though it ain't gonna stop shit.
Is that his last
but it's gonna be funny though if he did that.
I wonder, is that his last stop?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
It's not. And they just added another show. They're doing 2 shows in Toronto. Yep. So, if I was Drake, I'll buy all the motherfucking seats up and I'll be the only one sitting down right in front, nigga. Like this, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Entertain me, nigga. Straight up. I'll do some ill shit like that. I ain't gonna lie.
You're the illest nigga in Nebraska, nigga.
Illest nigga in Nebraska. I'm sitting there with my feet up. Just got my whole crew. Or even just by my I got my crew because some niggas might get slick on your ass. Yeah, I got my whole crew, nigga. We just sitting eating popcorn, watching your old shit. But to be honest, bro, like you say, all that shit cute, but let the man breathe, man. The more you push back right now, the more it just kind of hits you in the face, bro.
Just like the suing shit with that song, and then the streams went right back up. So as much as you wanted to suppress the shit, it just phew. So I don't know. He just kind of handled the shit the wrong way, man. Instead of just taking the L, going back, creating some dope ass music, and then just coming out and dropping some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole plan. That's all niggas wanted. Go back in the lab, create some dope shit, come out with it. If the people fuck with it, they fuck with it. Cool, let's go. But
that's it, bro.
All right, now on the Drake shit. Now this is what Pusha had to say. He was on the podcast and shit, but he said, "This is his quote: Kendrick is a lyricist that talks to your soul. The truth really hurts. The truth cuts deep. I think Kendrick was talking to Drake's soul. That can cause you to tap out. That can cause you to sue."
Damn.
And hey, he put it so like well said. Like I don't know what else to say.
I don't know.
I
mean,
that was well said.
He could have been talking to his soul. I don't, I mean, Kendrick was getting real personal. I just think, bro, that I think when you, to be honest, bro, I think Drake could have been good with everything. I don't think he liked that pedophile jacket, bro. Because as a man, I wouldn't like it either. And if you trying to say it with some facts, like, yeah, nigga, you a pedo, I think that right there really stuck because that's one of the things he allegedly is trying to sue for is defamation because of that pedophile shit. I just think that right there is hard to let down You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest, bro, I don't think I can sit back and not say anything and not defend my motherfucking credibility. Now, I'm not on no pedo shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that. This is my name here, bro. You're not about to attach that to me. You feel me? But even though that you can't win in a court of public opinion, no matter what. People gonna think about you what they're gonna think about you. No matter if you win a lawsuit or you lose, it don't matter. But I can understand that, but I mean I still ain't down with the suing shit, but I can understand a man trying to protect his name, bro. Cause I ain't gonna wear no pedo jacket. I don't give a fuck if it's a battle or not, nigga. I don't give a fuck, bro. That's just some shit I'm morally against, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's funny in the battle, but now you over here trying to make it. I don't know. It's funny, but I ain't about to wear that jacket, bro. No. So I don't know, man. You know, this is the new age, bro. J. Cole bowed out.
Great segue, because that's what I'm about to talk about next.
What's up, man? Let's talk about it, man.
You know, it's the 10-year anniversary of Forest Hills Drive, and he was supposed. I haven't seen it on streaming services yet, but he was supposed to drop that or re-release it with eight new tracks on it. And it's supposed to come out on the 6th. Today is the 9th, and I haven't seen it on there. So I was going to see how you felt about that and what kind of vibe you think he would come with that. You know what I'm saying? Being that it's his anniversary. And how you feel, two-part, how you feel about the come up, the warm up, and Friday Night Lights being on streaming platforms.
Well, I think we talked about this. I think we talked about the Friday Night Lights.
Okay, well, negate that one.
Because I think I don't know. I think he was kind of petty when he dropped that Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, okay, we did talk about that.
Yeah, we talked about that, man. But yeah, Forest Hill Drive, man. Yeah, it was a dope album, man. It was one of them albums
that's a classic.
You know,
I think that solidified him in the game as like, okay.
That solidified him in the game.
The sideline story was dope. I didn't really get all the way into it, and Born Center, I didn't really get all the way into it, but for some reason, when Forest Hills Drive came out, I just dived all the way deep into the album. That album you can play front to back, like it's classic.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's definitely one of the albums that propelled him to where he is today. That's a fact. Forest Hill Drive. So yeah, man, that's dope, man. These guys get a chance to celebrate, but actually get a chance to be here to receive their flowers. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I fuck with J. Cole, man. I just think he took an L. He took a bad L. And the culture, he took a bad L so bad that the culture took an L. You know, that's how I feel about it, man. You know, but I think he could bounce back. I don't think there's nothing like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's like career ending. You know what I mean? I think he can bounce back. Same way I think Drake can bounce back. It's all about the music, bro.
Well, what is that? The Fall Off? That shit's supposed to be coming out. I'm still giving it time. We got what 22 days left in the year. So
I think them niggas ain't about. They gonna leave. I think both of them niggas. I advise them not to drop until let Kendrick do what he's gonna do. Don't get caught up in this Kendrick wave, man.
I'm still saying what I'm saying. Cole is known for because he dropped Forest Hills Drive around this time. Some years, you know what I'm saying, whenever it dropped in December type shit.
But he ain't have Kendrick to worry about, though. He ain't have Kendrick to worry about.
No, I don't know if Kendrick dropped that year or not. I gotta look that up while I'm telling you this. Because
they stories wasn't interlocked like they are now. You know what I'm saying?
I get that part.
That's what I'm saying. The story is he took an L to Kendrick. That's the story. Back in Forest Hills Drive, he wasn't taking L's to anybody. But the story now is you just took a huge L to Kendrick. Kendrick on this gigantic run right now. I just think he's causing a tsunami, you know, and him dropping out of nowhere and all the buzz around that let you know. If I just think it's a bad time. Now he can drop But this better be your best album. If you dropping, it has to be. That's what I was just about to say to get to it. If you gonna drop, bro, him and Drake is all about the music. If you're gonna drop, it has to be some of your best shit. Better than Forest Hills Drive. Better than all that. That's the only way the people gonna respect it at this point. And we've seen that happen in rap before, because we've seen it with Rick Ross. When 50 Cent was on his ass, when all that CO shit got out, he didn't stop. He kept dropping consistent dope albums. You couldn't deny the music. You can call me a CO, anything you want. You can have my baby mama on your shit. It didn't matter. Niggas is gonna bump this motherfucking what's that shit he had?
Was that the Mastermind era?
It's probably, yeah, maybe a little.
I think it was the Mastermind era, like the Black Dollar. He had like a whole.
I'm talking about like big commercial hits too, like Aston Martin music. I think that's around that time too.
But that's Teflon Don.
Yeah, so I'm saying I think he was in it with 50 kind of early in his career. And then later on, doing they beef, that CO shit came out. That was more fuel for 50. But he kept just dropping, like, nigga, you can't stop this.
Like, I took his baby mama shopping with some shit.
He had that BMF. He dropped that BMF down and killed the streets, took over the streets right there. You know what I'm saying? So we already seen how you can bounce back. That's one thing Ja Rule didn't do. Ja Rule, quality of his music went down instead of going up after 50 got on his ass.
Yeah, that Blood in My Eyes was probably like his last good body of work.
And it was cool. But like I say, after that type of loss, you got to drop your best shit.
That Crown was kind of like the leading junt to get everybody to come into the album, because that was the one he was supposed to come in at 50. But
yeah,
it still was a good body of work, because it
was solid
on streaming platforms. I would still bump that, like that Running Out of Time, The Crown. Yeah, he had some shit on there, man.
He had some shit on there, man, but it just wasn't. It wasn't enough, bro.
Yeah, after that album, it kind of, I feel you on that, kind of went.
Saying, bro, and the song that brought him back was the New York. That kind of brought him back in the streets, but he still kind of faded out after that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So so basically, dog, you got to drop good music. So if Cole gonna drop, my nigga, it needs to be his best work, or it's gonna get swept under the rug, man. I'm telling you. To combat Kendrick's wave right here, yeah, you better drop a tsunami on niggas. That's what it is.
I got a question for you. Hold on, where'd it go?
I bet, man. That shit, dog.
It's kind of like a little. I don't know where it go. All right, who flipped the Isley Brothers sample better? Big with Big Papa, or Jim Jones, Summer in Miami?
Big.
Just because you favorite Big, or I'm talking about just strictly the sample, like the song, the beat. I ain't talking about like the lyrics, what they put down, but just.
I mean, well, it's kind of hard to just disassociate it.
I get what you're saying though.
But I mean, I would say Big. I know the Summer Miami used kind of like more the intro of it. With the you know what I'm saying? They use more of that than Biggie. Big used the doom, 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 doom. But to be honest, who used it better than both of them niggas is Funktified.
Baptized in the
right. Straight up.
Hey.
Yeah, she used it better than all them niggas.
But I just listened to that album. I didn't know that shit was only 9 songs.
Funktified is only 9 songs. Yep.
I didn't realize that. But that's got to be up there with Coming Out Hard.
It's up there. It's definitely up there.
It's not there, but I'm just saying it's got to be up there because
it's up there. Damn. It's a classic. Funktified is a classic.
9 songs. That shit was slap. I'm like, damn. Okay,
oh yeah, all that shit
was coming.
I rocked with all that shit.
Because I was young. Excuse me. I was younger when all this was coming out, so I didn't really like some of the lyrics and all that other shit, and beat patterns and shit really didn't hit me right then. So, but once I started listening to like all this shit when I got older, I'm like, oh shit. That's when I said Chris Cross, that Young, Rich, and Dangerous. That's why I said that has got to be their best body of work, period. Like just going back and re-listening to that, like that album is a freaking classic, dog. So
definitely a classic. But yeah, man, yeah, Funkdafied, man, that was from the jump, bro. From the jump. I mean,
she's talking about
Funkdafied
big blood in that
had the world
Ooh.
at a standstill. Funkdafied, I believe, was the first platinum album for a woman.
Yep.
Funkdafied, bro.
94.
That was when nigga they played that song was on the radio probably a good 6 months before the album dropped, dog. Like it was so much anticipation behind that album. I remember getting it the first fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even the cover was so dope. She walking down the beach and it got like the different colors. I'm like, yo, yeah, but Funkdafied
Still
is a
got that
classic,
tape to this day. It had well, this was the second single. For all of y'all. For all of y'all. Hey, hey, who's that making it?
But I think she took that back to the Chicago, and she shot that video in Chicago. I think that's the one that had Raven Simone in the video.
Okay.
Yeah, because Raven.
Yeah, it was because she was like, "Where you going?"
Right.
She like walked in the house and shit. She had to, like the little shit. That was back when Tommy Hilfiger and all like the little plant kind of shirts was popping and shit.
Yeah.
I still remember that when you said that Raven Simone, she was sitting on the couch. She's like, "Where you going? I'm going with you." You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So
and she ended up sneaking out the house and all that shit. I think she shot that back in Chicago, if I'm not mistaken. But for all of y'all, "Give It to You" is probably my favorite song on that motherfucker. I think that's the last song on the album. Give It to You.
Give it to you.
And then you had the remix. They did a remix. The remix is not on the album, but the remix is on. I forgot what album it's on though. But the remix had Notorious Big in the video. That's when they all had on the all white. Everybody had on all white in the video. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite remixes ever.
My favorite song by her, which I don't think it was on any CD that I know of, unless it was on the compilation. You know, they was big on compilations back in the day. But her and the Biggie, the B side.
Oh yeah, that was on the soundtrack. That was on.
I still listen to it, but I just didn't know that was on anybody's because it wasn't on none of her projects. Went on none of Big's projects, so I was just.
That was on the soundtrack. That was on the soundtrack. I think maybe for Bad Boys, or
you know, they had them So Def All-Star mixtapes and shit like that. So I didn't know what it actually landed on.
No doubt. No, that's off. I'm telling you, it's off. I can't remember what soundtrack, but that's off the soundtrack. That's a fact. Yeah, B-sides. Yeah, that shit was. That was
Man,
that was one.
Beat supposed to come on, or was them bongos or whatever that is?
Yeah.
Like
that's a sample too. That's a sample too. I forgot whose sample that is because the samples actually the real song's actually sped up. Doop da 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 da. I forgot who shit that is, but yeah, that's a sample too. JD was sample heavy back in the day.
He did this motherfucker. Dang on that motherfucker, bro. Like that shit, and then how they was going back and forth, like that was before Jadakiss and Styles. So I was just like, sheesh.
That's why I give Big the props, dog. That's why I give him as the number one top dog because
he was like
he can work with anybody and come out with the best. The nigga got one of the dopest songs in hip hop with Shaq, my nigga. Like he can work with anybody and bang out a classic, bro. Everybody can't do that, man. It's crazy, dog.
You're right.
I mean, you got a lot of niggas that give you a good song, but he giving niggas classics that's gonna forever live. These guys forever live. Yeah.
Excuse me, that shit came my ass.
And shout out to
in every one.
Facts. And shout out to Shaq for he re-released that album that had You Can't Stop the Rain, and he added the custom version. Big's Cushion version. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him.
That must be recent because I know the actual song was on there, but it wasn't the
right. This was probably maybe I seen it when he I think he was on Drink Champs and he was talking about it because he got a song. He's like, I got the only song that he got like Nas and somebody on a song, dog. Nas and Big or something. Nas, Big, and Jay-Z. Nas, Jay-Z. You got to check it out though. Yeah, you got to check it out.
I was just watching the Magic Moment on 30 for 30, and I forgot that one of his favorite groups was the Fu-Schnickers, bro, and they don't get no love in hip hop, dog. You don't hear nobody bringing their name up.
Yeah.
They need to be on Drink Champs to be telling their story. Like, I don't know, bro. That fast, what is that called? The Double Time? Is that called Double Time?
I don't know. No, that wasn't called Double Time. That shit, I don't know what the fuck that was called.
Because it was like Daz Effects, but not Daz Effects.
You know, they do got a word for it though, because Jay-Z did it. Jay-Z used to rap like the Fu-Schnickers with him and Jaz-O.
Oh, you talking about that fast shit?
They
Double Time for some reason.
I don't
know. I could be wrong.
Could be Double Time. I know they got Triple Time. Oh, that's right. Could be Double Time. But yeah, it was a whole wave, man. It was a wave. It was Fu-Schnickers. It was, Hawaiian Sophie and Jay-Z and them niggas. It was Daz Effects. It was a whole wave of niggas, man. Them niggas probably did it the best. I think them niggas did it the best because they just got the most memorable songs, Daz Effects.
Oh, hell yeah.
But I fuck with Fu-Schnickers, dog. Especially the song that had Shaq on that motherfucker. That shit was hard.
Yeah, because what threw me off, I forgot that he got invited to Arsenio Hall, and the only way he did that motherfucker, he was like, you gotta let me perform with my favorite rap group. And it was the Fu-Schnickers, and it was just crazy. And he got his rap deal, not seeking that. He wasn't even going on there for that. But he got his rap deal or album deal off of that, just being on the Arsenio rapping just his favorite shit. So,
yeah, bro.
Shaq is that nigga, man.
Shout out to Shaq, man, for being instrumental in some of the best songs in hip hop, man. And even when he dropped. He had a song called Biological Didn't Bother. You know what I'm saying?
Diesel on his first album.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That shit was hard. I bought the single. I remember when the single came out first.
Hey, what was that one song that oh man, damn, I got it. It's on Tidal, but I'm gonna bring that shit up. But he had one song on it that was fire, bro. I can't remember, but that
he did his thing.
So slept on.
He did his thing.
He's gonna had that.
Yeah, I had that too. Facts, bro. I bought the single. I remember when I got the Biological Didn't Bother. I'm like, this shit's hard. And I didn't know nothing about that. I thought that was his dad. I didn't know that Phil was his stepdad. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was breaking down some personal shit, you know what I'm saying, on that song. So, yeah, I fuck with Shaq because of that. And the beat was hard.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, that Diesel album was nice. And it should have went platinum. It did go platinum. You know what I'm saying? I think it was a good album. And I think it's probably the best album from an athlete. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, from an athlete putting out music, I think that is probably the best. He's probably the best artist to do
it. I put
ask me.
I'll put Deion and maybe Damian Lillard up my top 3.
Yeah, you could put Deion. But Deion only did one song. You know what I'm saying?
But that song is he's
not really an artist like
as fuck,
bro. You know
it's what I'm saying? Trendy as fuck.
It's trendy. Yeah, he gave us. It's just like Eddie Murphy gave us Party All the Time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he gave us something. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not about to call Eddie Murphy the top singer. But he did give us a banger though. He gave us a banger.
It's Shaq.
Well, as far as athletes, he's
up there. And Damian Lillard, he can fucking rhyme, bro. He can fucking spit.
Dame Lillard can spit for sure.
He can really spit. Like
Kobe was rapping back in the day.
But his shit wasn't. His shit
got
some
shit
cool. I ain't gonna sit here and hold you. Kobe shit.
He got Iman Shumpert that be rapping. Yeah, Dame can rap. And
like
he proved
Dame can rap.
Yeah.
Like Dame
He can
can
rap.
go yeah, bro.
I mean, he
Dame,
proved that. He
I
proved
was
that on
impressed.
the on the Rick Ross song with Kobe and Shaq. The Kobe and Shaq song. They had the remix. You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying? They put Shaq and Dame Lillard. That shit. That
yeah.
was probably the best remix of that year. To be honest,
Because they was taking
you know
low
what I'm
key. They
saying?
was taking shots at each other
Nah, I ain't know that.
the same year. Yeah, Dame and Shaq over the rap shit. Oh yeah, because
Oh yeah,
he
that. Oh yeah, you talking
yeah
about that? That was some funny
yeah
shit. That was some
yeah
funny shit.
not
Yeah,
nothing
that wasn't no
serious, but
shots. That was just some. Yeah, you can't rap better than me. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
but
Yeah, that was
still,
some
like
funny
you
shit.
taking shots at each other on some rap shit. Not no serious street
No,
shit
it
though.
wasn't no serious. I wasn't even. I didn't even think about that when they paired up on the track. I was just like, oh shit. And Shaq ripped that motherfucker. Had the hardest bar of the year. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring the drama till I'm home with the Mamba, nigga. Like I'm like, that's the hardest bar of the year. I don't give a fuck who you bring to me. That shit was just hard. But so shout out to Shaq, still contributing to hip hop as we speak, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Putting out the hardest remix, and then Lillard just showed niggas why he's Dame Dollar when it come
Mm-hmm.
down to it. Because he went off on that remix. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga was
I gotta
saying
go back
some
and listen to it. I ain't heard it in a minute, but I remember
dog. He was
that shit
saying
hard.
some ill shit. Like I can't remember either, dog, but it was like some oh shit. He doing double, triple entendres. You know, the boy was he was moving, man. But shit, man, what fuck, bro? We don't reach that hour mark, man. Um, I ain't gonna hold the people for too much longer, bro.
I got one last thing. This is more of
Oh
a
yeah,
paying homage. It's not really a topic per se, but
yeah. Go ahead, bro.
it's paying homage. But
Mhm.
allegedly, Black Sam has opened up a Marathon Burgers
Yep,
in
yep,
honor of Nipsey, and I just
yep,
think that's super, super fucking dope. And he's
yeah.
just keeping the name strong, the theme strong, the everything going, bro. It's kind of like I hate to say this, but it's kind of like the nigga is still here.
No doubt, man. I mean,
You know
he's
what I'm saying?
definitely keeping his name alive, man. And
For
when you when
sure.
you when you look at, I'm learning more and more about Black Sam, but like I ain't know he had went to jail. Like that nigga went to jail for like the marathon. Like he was selling like bootleg T-shirts and DVDs. That nigga ended up going to jail for that. You know, I didn't know all that behind that. He was the first man that was putting the money behind it. And once he
Mm-hmm.
went to jail, Nipsey kept it going. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know his involvement because I always just saw Nipsey. You know, I didn't even really know about his brother until really his death. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, that nigga look just like him. It's crazy. But
I kind of compare them, not to cut you off. I kind of compare them to Baby and Slim,
yeah, I mean, could be. I mean,
like
for
the
sure.
minds, like the just the masterminds, not the bodies of work, but just the masterminds of the business mind. Like
Hmm.
that's like Baby and Slim right there. You know what I'm saying? They was hustling in front of the same store that they eventually bought, or the
Right,
same, you know what I'm
right.
saying, shopping plaza that they eventually bought or invested in. So yeah,
Because
bro,
the cops
that
kept
business
fucking with
mind.
him.
Yeah,
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 the cops kept fucking with him, dog. They
yeah.
kept
I
coming
step
through and
into that
shutting down
store.
their business. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So, and I think Black Sam has a documentary out about him. I believe they did drop something or something like that about it. I could be wrong, or it may be coming out, but I did hear some noise about it. But yeah, man, it was just interesting seeing his story because I didn't know how deeply entrenched it was, you know. And I remember, you know, hearing about that story, man, when those guys came up into the dispensary that Nipsey owned, you know what I'm saying, and killed his best friend, you know what I'm saying. I didn't know all that was connected. Like, damn, you know what I
Mm.
mean. So yeah, man, it's like okay, yeah, these guys was really had a vision from the jump, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They was on some different shit. So I can see how it can continue because him and Black Sam had the same mindset. You know what I'm saying? He's doing what Nipsey would have did if he was still here.
Yeah, or locked up type shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and he's keeping respect on the name. And I'm glad he's not moving too fast, man. These guys really taking their time. You know,
Yeah, they
Nipsey done
coming from some
passed like
beautiful
5 years
shit.
ago. What's that?
No, they're saying they're taking their time and crafting some beautiful shit or investing in some dope shit like the burgers.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's something that can last forever. The the brand. They already got the Crenshaw brand and the merch shit.
Crenshaw
That's
brand.
gonna live. Yeah, that's gonna live forever. So,
and I'm pretty sure they're gonna do some type of movie, you know.
Oh yeah,
or a series.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
Maybe a series. Oh yeah, man. Because there's a lot about the grind we didn't know about Nipsey that I think they should do a series.
Because a lot of people don't know he ran up to Game in his Range Rover and gave him his fucking demo, nigga.
Yeah, demo, right.
He was gonna have to, he touching on this heat like, oh shit, who is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? With a little Jerry curl and run across, hey cuz, holla at me, check my shit out. You know what I'm saying? So he's the Game, not to change subjects, but he's really instrumental in the West Coast. And I'm gonna give him his flowers because he's the first person that took, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not taking this out of context, but I think he was the first person to take Kendrick on the tour and Nipsey. Not on the same, may have been the same, but I'm saying like as far as seeing the vision and seeing where they was going and the trajectory where they was heading, he saw it first in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, K-Dot eventually got scooped by Dr. Dre, and Nipsey eventually did his thing, but he saw that shit from the jump. Like, yo, like this nigga CD fire, or this nigga doing this thing. So I'm gonna take you niggas, put
right. For sure, yeah, for sure, man.
My wing type shit. So
definitely,
Game don't get his credit on that. So I'm gonna give him his flowers on that, man. And plus,
shout out to Game.
He's supposed to have the documentary part 3 dropping this year. So I don't know if it's this year, but it's supposed to be dropping soon.
Yeah. I mean,
who knows?
Who knows, man? Who knows? Yeah, he definitely rapping. I saw a video where he was previewing a song in the studio, and I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker was crazy. He had everybody in the studio going crazy.
Yeah, I seen that. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a dope album. And you got a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see what he coming with, man. Hopefully he don't put too many songs on it. Don't put too many songs on it.
I still listen to that 30 album junk, nigga.
I'm just saying, don't put too many songs on it, in my opinion. Don't put too many songs on it. It's hard to keep people's attention. That many damn songs on it, dog. So I would just drop them in sets. You know what I'm saying?
And niggas forget about sets. Niggas forget about it. Like we still waiting on part 2 and 3 of Currency and Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah, I know. They should have been dropped.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So niggas.
That's what I said. I said that a long time ago. But I'm saying, but yeah, you can drop sets, but you don't have to wait 8 months in between, though. You know what I'm saying? You can drop it every month. You can drop sets. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to wait like them niggas did a whole year. Oh, they ain't even dropped it yet, so I don't know when they're gonna drop it. So it might be 2 or 3 years, or they might have just scrapped it, bro. To me, it's what it sounds like. To me, it sounds like they scrapped it. I'm just gonna keep it 100. I don't think the needle moved on it, bro. And yeah, that's what I think, bro. I don't think it did, but who knows? Because I haven't heard anything on it, bro. So for you to have 3 sets or something, you would have thought part 2 would have been dropped by now. But we'll see, man. They might surprise us 2025.
Summertime vibes, you never know. Could be for the car life.
Could be, man. We'll see, man.
You know, you never know.
We'll see, dog. I mean, he did have Jermaine Dupri back out there, so shout out to Currency. Jermaine had put on the box and all that shit. So they put a box on him, and that nigga was out there motherfucking moving and grooving. So I ain't mad, man. But yo, I'm about to get on out of here, big dog. Lay my ass on down, people. Y'all been fighting this cold, man, but I had to come on out here and fuck with y'all, man. But before I get on out of here, man, I appreciate everybody, dog, for tuning in. TikTok family, Instagram, Facebook family, from wherever you come from, we appreciate you, man. Just know that you can subscribe at Spit Yo Game 314. That's Spit Yo Game 314 on YouTube, man. Y'all can come check us out anytime, bro. We got plenty of content. Catch me on TikTok, Vinny Vito at TikTok. Run it up, become a follower. We're trying to go live over there, y'all. So run it up, trying to get 1,000, y'all. And that's all I gotta say, man. Shout out to Chef Gun, man. Ran it to him, man, the other day, man. Shout out to Chef, bro. We're definitely gonna be hollering at him, man. We're gonna be, doing something real soon. But that's it, man. That's all I gotta say.
Man, shout out to the YouTube family, Facebook, Instagram. I ain't on TikTok, but we gonna get this picture game over to TikTok. We gonna a real slight change. We'll whip something up real quick. But yeah, man, I don't really have much, man. At the end of the year, holiday season, it's kind of depressing this time when you don't have your loved ones and the ones that you want here. But hey, man, all I'm gonna say is good show. Y'all have fun, live life, and be great.
That's what I do, man. In that order, y'all. Peace.
Bitch.